Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Sunday Adelaja from Kiev, Ukraine. I am here today with Pastor, an apostle from Canada, Derek Schneider. He's a son in the faith, today we're going to talk about something very dear to my heart, and I know to the heart of millions of people all over the world, especially those who knew Dr. Myles Munroe. Did you know Dr. Myles?
You know, actually, I met Dr. Myles through you here at the first anniversary that I had ever attended, which was the 12th anniversary. And of all the speakers, I would have to say I was most impressed with Dr. Myles Munroe.
It was a genuine man.
Yeah, genuine, authentic, but even just his kindness and relatability.
I mean, I was trying to tell people, and that's one of the reasons I had to write this book.
Yeah.
If I hold back from writing this book, I will be robbing a whole generation of Christians and people all over the world. But more importantly, I'll be doing injustice to a friend and to a brother, because the human part of Dr. Myles, and looking at my background, I'm a journalist, I can write, and I've written close to 300 books, and I know it's not a big deal to come and just pass that across to people. Yes. And also for people to know that this is way of death, like some people might be thinking, it's not any kind of punishment or any kind of God's anger. I just needed to bring sanity and kind of clarity to the mind of people. That's why I decided to write a tribute to a friend and a covenant brother. So what do you think about writing a book like this? You read this book, and actually you wrote the motto for the slogan for this book, this quote we put in front. Yeah. But now what you wrote is Sunday Adelaja. Could you read it?
Sunday Adelaja has done it again, courageously explaining one of life's greatest mysteries. I question whether there has ever been a book written like it before.
Tell people what to expect in this book.
Well, your relationship with him was genuine and it was deep. And that was very evident seeing the two of you together. And when you read this book, that not only comes across, you have a brilliant outline of his life and accomplishments and achievements here. But Pastor, you demystify
death,
one of life's greatest mysteries. Something that everybody, no matter what culture, no matter what nationality, everybody knows about death, but who understands death? You may read about it in the Bible and in Proverbs and all of that, but you have brought such a clarity. When I read this book, I got excited about life, first of all, because I saw purpose in my day-to-day, beyond the purpose I already feel I have. But also, you remove the fear from death. I think one of the leading causes of fear is the fear of death, I think.
Yeah.
And for you to literally strip a person of it in one read is astonishing. That's why, people say all kinds of things, but I genuinely meant that I question whether there's been a book written like this before. I'm being honest with you.
That you've never read any book like this?
I've personally never read a book like this before.
And you question even if there had been anyone written even like it?
I don't know of any book written that would be comparable to this.
Do you think this book does judgment to the personality and the ministry and even maybe the manner of passing of Dr. Myles Munroe?
Oh, absolutely. It's not only a tribute, but it's like Dr. Myles Munroe is still doing what he would want to do with us, educating us, taking us deeper, giving us understanding. The book, even though it's you writing, it's like Dr. Myles Munroe is still speaking to us. It's incredible.
What do you think this book will do to people who have lost their family members, loved ones? And because the second title to this book says Finding Answers to Why Good People Die Tragic on Early Death.
Pastor, anybody who has lost somebody, even if you haven't, you need to get a hold of this book. This will not only bring comfort, but it helps give an understanding of what is after death, helps our concept of death, and that death is not the end. There's life after death. There's something to look forward to. This is not just a comforting book, though. It is a book that helps correct even our biblical understanding of life and death. Now, through this book, you're able to see life and death maybe from God's perspective, I think, and also understand not just why we have to die, but why do some die early, tragic deaths?
And it happens to good people.
That is a huge question, especially for someone like Dr. Myles, who we would say would be of such good use still with us. Why would God allow something like that to happen? When that happened, I mean, I never heard a single person that could answer that question. And I still haven't heard much as far as people coming to conclusions other than what I've read in this book. I look forward to people's comments on this, I really do.
Well, I really hope that this book will bring a source of comfort, support to everybody that loves Dr. and still loves Dr. Myles Munroe, especially to his family, to his church, and to the family of believers all over the world, and to just ordinary men and women who might have lost anybody to death, maybe early or tragically. And this book, Myles Munroe, Finding Answers to Why Good People Die Tragic and Early Death, will be a blessing to everyone. So go on Amazon and you could get your copy. God bless.